Have you ever heard the German language described as cute or beautiful? Well, today I've got 6 phrases and words for you that I think prove just how beautiful and cute the German language is. You've probably seen one of those memes that makes German sound really aggressive and ugly. Farfalla, Sommergefühl, Mariposa, Papillon, Schmetterling. Okay, so watching certain films in German or listening to memes where Schmetterling, a lovely sounding word, is shouted out aggressively doesn't sound super. But in my opinion, German is a really attractive sounding language. I mean, any language sounds terrible if it's being shouted out, right? So here are 6 words and phrases that show just how beautiful the German language is. Nummer 1. Hummeln im Hintern. I absolutely love this expression. It means bumblebees in your bum. The English equivalent would be ants in your pants. So if someone asks you in German, hast du Hummeln im Hintern? Have you got bumblebees in your bum? They're asking why you're constantly fidgeting and can't sit still. Just like ants are constantly moving around, bumblebees are also always darting around looking for nectar. So next time you or someone else can't sit still, use the phrase Hummeln im Hintern. Nummer 2. Der oder das Kuddelmuddel. I mean, Kuddelmuddel just sounds lovely, right? Kuddelmuddel means mess in English and is a beautiful synonym for words like chaos, meaning chaos, and Unordnung, meaning disarray or mess. Here are 2 examples of Kuddelmuddel in a sentence. Was für ein Kuddelmuddel hier im Wohnzimmer. What a mess here in the living room. Oder hier ist derzeit ein Kuddelmuddel zu Hause. At the moment, the house is a mess. While we're on the topic of Kuddelmuddel, here are 2 more useful phrases. 1. Es herrscht ein Chaos zu Hause. There's chaos at home. Und 2. Wir haben so eine Unordnung zu Hause. Ich muss ausmisten. The house is such a mess. I have to clear things out. Nummer 3. Sommersprossen. This is one of my absolute favourite words in German. Have you heard it before? Sommersprossen. It literally translates to summer sprouts. So if we're reading this word in context, or we might already be able to guess, summer sprouts are things that sprout in the summer, and it translates to freckles. I unfortunately don't have any freckles. If you did, you might say, Ich liebe meine Sommersprossen. I love my summer sprouts, my freckles. Nummer 4. Handschuh. This is one of my favourite compound nouns in German. In German, you can stick words together to make new words. They're sort of like building blocks. They all get put together and create a new word with a new meaning. However, they can also create really scary looking things like Nasennebenhöhlenentzündung and Nahrungsmittelunverträglichkeit. Handschuh is a nicer, shorter one, and it's made up of 2 words. If you've never seen the word before, we can see hand in there, meaning hand, and Schuh. Lots of words in German are very similar to English, like Schuh meaning shoe. So what's a handschuh? A shoe that goes on your hand, of course. A glove. Plural form Handschuhe. Gloves. 2 nützliche Beispiele. Es ist draußen sehr kalt. Ich ziehe mir die Handschuhe an. Oder ich ziehe die Handschuhe an. It's really cold outside. I'm putting on my gloves. At the end of this video, I've linked my compound noun video where I talk through my favourite 12 compound nouns in German. Some with logical meanings, some with not so logical meanings. So make sure you stay on until the end and click on that link. Nummer 5. Knusprig und knackig. I really love these 2 words. They just really sound like what you're trying to describe. They're usually always used to describe foods. So let's look at knusprig first. This is usually used to describe something freshly baked or freshly fried. Zum Beispiel, das Brot ist sehr knusprig. The bread is really crisp or crunchy. Und Nummer 2, knackig. Knackig is usually used to describe vegetables or salad. So you could say, das ist ein knackiger Apfel. Oder das ist ein knackiger Salat. That's a crisp salad or a crisp apple. Nummer 6, a real favourite, Guten Rutsch. You might have heard this one before. It's something to do with New Year's Eve, and it's what you wish your friends or colleagues as you head towards New Year's Eve. Guten Rutsch means good slide. And I really like it because you're wishing someone a good slide into the new year, which I think evokes rather fun, positive imagery of sliding down a snowy mountain into a positive new year. So this new year, make sure you wish your friends and colleagues einen guten Rutsch. If you want to make it sound a little more formal, or perhaps you're ending an email, you would say, Ich wünsche dir einen guten Rutsch ins neue Jahr. So that would be the informal dir. Or formally, Ich wünsche Ihnen einen guten Rutsch ins neue Jahr. You could write that at the end of a formal email, for example. I wish you a good slide into the new year. So just as in Germany you wish people a good slide, there's some other cultural differences around New Year in Germany, which I think is really interesting. Number 1, New Year is known as Silvester in Germany, which comes from Pope Sylvester I, who died on the 31st of December many years ago. It's also traditional to give someone a lucky charm. This could be a Glückspilz, a lucky mushroom, a Marienkäfer, a ladybird, or a Glücksschweinchen, a little lucky pig. In Germany, you'll probably also see Dinner for One, which is a short film in black and white, which I think was first aired in Germany in 1963. It's in English and is a comedy, and it's, for some reason, traditional to watch on New Year's Eve, even though in England, I'm pretty sure no one or very few people have heard of it. And then if you've ever been in a city like Berlin for New Year's Eve, you might notice that the Nachtruhe, so the traditional nighttime silence, which starts at 10 p.m. in Germany, which is part of the building regulations in most places, just goes out the window, and it is one big free-for-all. I've never seen so many fireworks or heard so much noise on one night. It's everywhere. People firing fireworks out of the window, standing on bridges firing fireworks there. It's quite an experience. Let me know in the comments if you've ever spent New Year's Eve in Germany and what your experience was like. Und das war's. Let me know in the comments which word or phrase is your favourite, and don't forget to download the PDF summary with some extra words and phrases that I really like and think make German a beautiful language in the description below. And subscribe for more. Tschüss!